Hi there, my name is Kayleigh,
My name is Shea.
and we're technically some Big Dead.
In the Big Apple.
I can't speak lately. Every single week we do a little vlog style video about all the daily decisions we make on the journey to financial independence, debt freedom, physical fitness. This is another week. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's Tuesday.
It is Tuesday.
We didn't film yesterday.
Not even a little bit.
Our journey home on Sunday night was
It was just long.
we were just tired, honestly. Did a lot of stuff yesterday, but it was all just like stuff we needed to do to return home. So we just didn't film anything.
Yeah.
By the time I realized I hadn't filmed anything, it was like way too late in the day.
Yeah.
So, happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
We're headed on a mini grocery run around the corner from our house because we did a Costco run yesterday. And we'll take you through all the stuff we got at Costco and the stuff, joke, and the stuff we're going to get at this mini grocery run upon our return home. Spoiler alert, we went way over budget at Costco yesterday. Had to go to the grocery store because we didn't have breakfast stuff, but now we do. And it's breakfast scramble season. I always want it to be breakfast scramble season, but Shea gets a little tired of breakfast scramble at a certain point.
Yes, I also just feel like it's a winter thing, like a cold weather thing, even though there's hardly any difference.
Yeah, I disagree entirely. Hello. So, yesterday, about 10-15 minutes after I filmed the clip you just saw, my dad called and my grandfather passed away yesterday morning. He was 90 years old and lived truly the best life I think that he could ever imagine. And he was super happy and he loved his family and was super grateful for his life. And, while it wasn't entirely unexpected, he had a fall earlier in the year and his health had kind of declined. Recently he'd been doing better and we were really, really hopeful that our family trip that we planned in September was going to include him. So it was, again, not entirely unexpected, but it was not expected yesterday. So I didn't film anything the rest of the day, obviously. My dad, called me and my siblings, and then my brother came over and we just spent time together and just hung out and goofed around and just spent the day together. So it was not the day that I had planned to film for you all yesterday, but you're all always obviously very kind and you're all human, so you understand, but I just wanted to provide some context as to why I got a little off the rails yesterday. So obviously I'm sad, but again, so grateful that my grandfather was my grandfather, called him Papa, and that Papa had the life that he did. He was so happy. He on one family vacation out in Breckenridge, Colorado, I spent an entire day teaching him how to use an iPad so he could write his own biography, and he did that like 10 years ago. My sister told me yesterday they found out that he wrote his own obituary like a long time ago, and the more he lived, he would just update it. So, he was a good man. So that's what happened yesterday. I'm gonna continue on today. I don't think there's gonna be any major disruption to. He heard the word disruption and needed to come be part of this. I don't think there's gonna be any major disruption to my week as currently planned, but there will likely be a funeral and things I'm gonna need to go to Austin for coming up. So obviously we film a lot of the stuff that we do, so I'll keep things updated, but a lot is going to be happening. Our goal is still to go on that trip in September and go see the rest of the family and all spend time together, because the point is that it was like a family reunion to get everyone together. And so we're still going to do that as far as I know. But yeah, so that's what happened yesterday. Good morning.
Good morning.
She's gone headfirst into breakfast already.
Happy Wednesday.
It's Wednesday. I ended up taking the rest of the day off work yesterday. So I worked like less than a half day. So I've got some work stuff to do, but nothing outrageous. What's on your agenda today?
Everything.
Everything.
I have a couple really important things that I need to get done for work, and then I also need to finish Sydney's veil. And I want to work on cutting my script that I have to have ready in a couple weeks, and then I have a dance rehearsal.
Holy cannoli. Did we tell them that Sydney and Chris are eloping?
Maybe.
I don't remember if I told you guys that. Oh, I don't remember at all. We have two friends who have been dating, who texted us like 2-3 weeks ago, and they're like, hey, we're getting married on the 31st. We were like, you're what? We're getting married on the 31st. So on Thursday morning, they're going with their parents down to the courthouse, getting married. And then they're having a little party at the bar where they had their first date that evening. And so Sophia, our friend Sophia, who's been around on the channel before, she is making them a cake. Shea is making a cute little party veil for Sydney to wear at the event.
Yeah.
And we're working on a little, like Sophia's making a little TikTok video of all their friends like getting ready for their elopement. So I need to film some clips for that. Oh my God, look at this. What's she doing?
I think she's waiting for me to come and pet her.
Yeah, she's like, oh, I'll just pet myself since no one will pet me. She's just flopping around. So yeah, it's also going to be another pretty hot day. Not as hot as yesterday, but hot. So
I think it's going to be another taking it easy. Well,
taking it easy.
we said that I wasn't going to take it easy.
You're not taking it easy at all. And I also desperately need to, the chores are in the house. Well, the plan was yesterday. I was like, well, I'm going to stay home from the office because it's boiling hot. And also, there was a mass shooting in an office building in Midtown on Monday. And so, you know, the vibes in the city were just not, I was like, hot, people are tense, I'm just going to stay home. And then I was going to do a bunch of chores, and then I spent the day with my brother, like I said earlier. So, yeah, I did not do any chores. The dishes, we're out of plates, I think. Yeah, the dishes are pretty rough, so I need to get some work done on the dishes.
It's the last one.
So lots to do today.
This must be called potatoes because there's like 6 in here that need to be peeled anyway. So I've washed them once because these are hot potatoes. They come out of the garden, very dirty. So I'm gonna peel them.
I put dishes on my to-do list for the day 4 times because it's a little out of hand. Let's see what I can do. That's a little better. That's progress, you know. I'm gonna call it progress, and I'm gonna go sit down again. Also, does anybody else just like sit in darkness when it's too hot outside? I went to my friend's house a couple weeks ago, and I realized that they also do that. When it's too hot, just no lights on.
Lights are hot.
Lights too hot, like you know.
Even though all
I'm
of our
sure-
incandescents have been replaced.
Yeah, I'm
they're
sure
not
it's.
emitting any heat.
But we've just been sitting in darkness. I have no camera on meetings today, which is good. Honestly, I'm having oh, that's my hand. I don't feel good today at all. My stomach is really hurting. I don't know why. Me and Shea have eaten the same things over the last 3 years. But it's just like nothing. I have not eaten anything abnormal from what you have eaten over the last two days, over the last 24 hours. But my stomach's really hurting. I really don't feel good. But I took a half day yesterday. I was off more than half the day yesterday, so I just was going to be available. And if this was an office week, I definitely would have taken a full sick day today. So I need to get better at that. But I'm here. I'm working. I'm getting stuff done. But no camera on meetings today, which is good, so I can sit in darkness and my stomach can hurt. Yeah. Shea made me snack lunch because I don't feel good, so it's snack lunch. Dishes break round 2. Let's go. Boom. Let's go. It's getting somewhere. We're getting some, like, there's a sink again. There's still some stuff here. I still got the pan. I still got my own coffee cup from this morning that I think is at my desk. I'm probably about to pour myself a nice little Coke Zero right now. Dirty another glass, but you know, man, it's functional again, which is a good start before dinner time. I'll take that. All right, I'm gonna go close out my work day. I haven't done any more dishes. I just wrapped up my work day. I asked Shea what would be most helpful for dinner, and she said if I could break down the rotisserie chicken we bought at Costco on Monday, that would be helpful for dinner tonight, because she's at rehearsal right now. She's doing a side gig, like a 2-day rehearsal, 1-day performance situation. And so I'm going to do that. I'm going to break down this here chicken. This is going in the freezer. This is just all the bits for a stock. Shea wants to make chicken stock. This is the chicken breasts. Harder to break down when it's cold, I found. This is thigh and leg and all the other meats and things. I'm just going to put that in the fridge. Shea wants this for dinner. Probably more than just dinner tonight, but that's what she wants. And this is an extra dirty thing I didn't need. It's really freaking hot. I might just sit and chill a little bit before I do anything else. I also think I need a snack. I'm not going to make it to dinner because I don't think Shea's even going to leave rehearsal till like right now. So I also decided that instead of like protein bars and stuff, I want to try to eat more foods, whole foods. So I got this bag of pistachios because number one, pistachios are delicious and they've got protein and fiber. So I'm going to have, I think, probably a serving of these and see if that tides me over until my wife gets home. I also am obviously going to have also a whole bunch of water. I can tell I'm absolutely about to start my period because number one, I could have 10 dinners right now and be so happy. Number two, I've got a weird pimple in my eyebrow right here that you can't really see, but like, what is that about? And number three, I want a sweet treat. If a sweet treat doesn't enter my household, I'm going to lose my mind. My TikTok has just started showing me like desserts, and I'm like, also, I had to wash the pan, and I could have thrown it. I feel crazy, and I know it's all hormonal. So I'm trying to be really well hydrated, take care of myself. Shea's on her way home. We bought more of the, I needed to show you guys what we bought at Costco. I just haven't had like a moment to breathe or think. I have had lots of those. It just hasn't felt like it, you know? So we got the carb balanced tortillas, so I pulled those out, and they were in the freezer, so they're thawing a little bit. Shea is on her way home right now. She'll be here in a minute. We're gonna have dinner. The hormones, if you're a person who's never had a period, the hormones make you feel like a crazy person. Like this, just like crazy mood swings. So I'm taking care of myself as best I can. It rained outside, so it finally cooled off a little bit. So I opened up the windows. Look at these cats. They're so happy. And I'm airing the house out a little bit. It's not like that much cooler outside, but it is like multiple degrees cooler outside, which is crazy. It was just so freaking hot in here. I was about to burst. It always sucks because the heat, like the hottest part of the day peaked at like 3 or 4, but then we're on the 5th floor, so everything stays hot for longer. So airflow is a big deal in this household, man. I think this is the last like peak heat days that we're gonna have, according to the advanced weather forecast anyway. So, fingers crossed. I was cooking. I was absolutely cooking. We had quesadillas for dinner.
Yes, we did.
They were delicious. Shea brought home ice cream.
I did.
That's gone too. I want to play my game and sit here for a little while. My goal is to do dishes again at some point this evening. I make no promises. Hello and good morning.
Happy Thursday.
It's Thursday already. I've got to go into stores today. I have a meeting with somebody. And then I'm going to work most of my day from there. And then we're going to Sophia's because she's making the cake for the wedding later, the party later. I think they're probably getting married right now.
Yeah.
Or soon. I mean, not right now, but soon. And then, yeah, we're going to Sophia's, and then probably from Sophia's, I imagine we'll take a car to the bar just because, you know, cake and stuff. And then it's wedding reception time, basically. So that's what I'm doing today. What do you got going on?
I have to do a little bit of work for my day job, sending lots of emails and stuff like that. And then I have a callback for a show, and that's very exciting. They called me in to play a role that I really want to play, so that should be super fun. And then I'm going to Sophia's, and then I'm going to go to the wedding party.
Let's go.
There's a screw there, and there's a screw right.
Shea packed my lunch, but like I said, I'm gonna be going to stores and running around, so it's a lunchbox kind of day. Got my little ice pack. Let's go. Shea jumped in the shower. I'm gonna head out. It's time to do the thing. I'm at my friend Sophia's house now, working from her kitchen counter. How is the veil going?
Very well.
How is the cake going?
So well. It's beautiful.
There's so much.
Yeah, it's like, careful, we don't want to have to find these later.
Oh, there they are.
There they are, there they are, there they are.
We'll do it again. Yes. The one that we're on? Not like immediate, but like next,
Did you have fun?
I sure did.
Shea has a thing where every time we go to a party, she makes a new best friend every 40 minutes of the party.
Because everyone you know is so nice.
We'll get a nice day.
And there we go.
I know lots of good people, and also I'm bad at keeping up with them, so that's why I have this guy. So much success. And now we begin the long journey home in
Very long journey home.
a somewhat of a storm.
3 trains
In
the storm.
It should be interesting. It's obviously not storming right now, but it did downpour earlier.
Yep.
It is supposed to downpour again.
Yep.
And I got water on my glasses. So that's where we're at. Good morning. There's a new Chapel Row music video out.
Yes.
So we're going to watch it and eat this delicious breakfast, and we'll get back to you. Shea, we just filmed our budget video. Well, editing our budget video. Shay's doing laundry. Shay's just headed out the door to do laundry. I'm making her another little coffee, so when she returns, she's got a little fresh coffee. I've got kind of like a busy work afternoon. I've got several meetings, playing my boss in a major way, and got several meetings. So I want to get this video edited, posted, good to go on what would be my lunch break, but we got a little bit of a late start this morning, so I'm not hungry at all. Yeah, busy day, a lot going on. Busy day, a lot going on.
So I am heading out to the farmer's market. I'm going all the way to Union Square for the farmer's market because that's just the one that's the most reliable and tends to have the best options. And so I'm also going to go to the Union Square Trader Joe's to get any groceries that I cannot find at the farmer's market. So that is where I am headed while Kayleigh has all her big girl meetings. All right, $40 goes very fast at the farmer's market, but I got pretty much everything I was looking for, and now I'm gonna head to Trader Joe's to get everything else we need for the week.
I'm calling it on my work day. It's a little early, but I started my period today, and I really am feeling quite exhausted. The couch is calling my name. I want to collapse on the couch and take a nap, but I had four rounds of dishes on my to-do list the other day, and I only did 2, so they're building back up again. And Shea, I will have her explain which holiday it is today in the realm of something. I don't know. It's Lunasa, so she wants to make a big, wonderful meal tonight, and that means dishes, and she's gonna need them. That means they're gonna get dirty. So I'm gonna throw on my Choose F5 podcast and listen and knock out some of these dishes, so that way when she gets home from the farmer's market shortly, that kitchen's in a little bit more of a stable place.
Alright, I just got out of Trader Joe's. I've got everything that I need for this evening, so now I'm gonna head back home so we can make dinner and relax a little bit.
My wonderful wife knew I didn't feel good, and so she got me biscotti, because me and my grandmother used to eat biscotti together, because she's very nice to me. Actually, it's sweet, thank you.
You're welcome.
Shea is here to school us and then tell us the menu.
Okay, so today is Lunasa.
Lunasa.
It is
Lunasa.
a Celtic harvest holiday that tends to coincide, according to some people, with the first cutting of the corn, and according to others, with the first wheat harvest. So, it is a day that usually involves feasting, especially on fresh produce and bread. So, I got a ton of fresh produce at the farmer's market. I got a gorgeous loaf of olive sourdough. Normally I like to make my own bread, but I was so busy this week that I did not have time.
Well,
Yeah, that went everywhere, didn't it?
yeah.
But basically, it's just about enjoying the bounty of the earth. So we're going to have a gorgeous meal prepared very simply. All of these elements.
Heck yeah.
And then we're going to light some candles. And it's going to be great.
I like it.
Yeah.
What are you making for dinner?
A smattering of things. I'm going to heat up some of the roasted chicken. Roast the broccoli with it. We're going to have the olive bread with some burrata and tomatoes. Covered in olive oil and basil. Delicious. And then I think I'm going to do a little berries and cream moment for dessert.
Berries and cream. Yum.
Sound good?
That sounds great. I was wondering where you guys were. I was wondering what you were up to. Look at that. Wow. Look at that. Man, you refreshed that chicken nice, baby.
Thank you.
Good job. Oh, an orange wine.
Very fancy.
Very fancy. We had dinner. Shea fed me dessert. I forgot to film it, and it's gone now. Will you explain what it was?
So I took the white raspberries, and since they were squished, I had to stew them in order to make them like appetizing. So I stewed them with the rest of the raspberry jam that we had and some honey, and then I whipped up some heavy whipping cream. And so I layered that with some blueberries and then paired it with a couple mini biscottis. And Kayleigh really, really hated it.
Yeah, instantly.
It was gone.
Gone instantly. I inhaled it.
Yeah, she had to make sure that
Then no one
it was
could ever be
wiped from
harmed
existence.
for that terrible.
She really liked it.
Yeah, it was good.
Yes.
I'm playing my game. I have one last ending to run through very quickly. And then I have to restart the entire game and get 2 more trophies. So I don't know if that's going to be a tonight thing, but I'm so freaking close I can taste it. What's on your agenda for the evening?
I think at like 8:30 I'm gonna buckle down and do 30 more minutes of chores just to try to get us in a good spot for tomorrow or
Yeah, I
nothing
hear that.
day.
I can get on board with that.
Yeah.
I can get on board with that. I really can. I'm gonna crank through this real quick though. All right, we finished most of the chores, not all of them.
Yeah.
My cramps are cramping. It's happening. Our plan for tomorrow is nothing day.
Nothing.
What does nothing day mean?
It means no errands, no social commitments, no plans, no required chores, no vlogging.
No vlogging.
It is a day that's just for us, whatever we need to do to feel rested.
We still follow our calorie goals.
Yes.
We often go on a nice little walk if it's not outrageously hot outside.
Yeah.
So this is probably going to be it until Sunday. I'll try to check in Sunday morning,
Yeah.
but at the very least, we'll close out the video. Because tomorrow's nothing day, and you heard the lady.
No,
She
nothing.
makes the rules in this house. Okay. Good night. All right, short one this week.
Yes.
Bit of a short one this week. A lot of different stuff happened that
Yeah.
facilitated not recording.
Yeah.
We were running around like little crazy people.
Yeah, roller coaster of a week in many ways.
Yeah.
Very good things, some very bad things. Well, very bad things.
It's a very emotional thing.
Yeah. So overall, week done. How you sitting on your fitness goals?
I am okay. I had a little upswing when we went away for the weekend last weekend, and the period bloating has
It's
been
tough.
hitting me hard.
Yeah.
Other than that, I feel good.
Yeah, I'd say I'm sitting right around, like I said, summer's kind of like maintenance mode for our weight, and I'm sitting right in the maintenance window, maybe swinging up a little higher on the higher end, because obviously I'm also on my period right now. But I will say, this is now like the third month in a row that, you know, one of the main reasons I wanted to start getting healthier was because my period was so debilitating that I was like literally laid out, throwing up, uncomfortably ill, like every single month, like multiple days, keeled over, crunched in a ball in bed, throwing up.
It was shocking.
Like it was crazy.
When we
It was
first
super
met.
painful. I was so uncomfortable. And the last 3 months consistently, since I've made major changes in my caffeine intake, I've made major changes in my water intake, I've lost like 25 pounds and that stayed off consistently. I have had such a drastic quality of life change when it comes to my entire like period cycle.
Yeah.
Like drastic improvement. And that, I think, is like one of the real first major wins of this whole process, because the point of this wasn't to look a certain way, it was to feel a certain way.
Yeah.
And while like my weight is still higher than I want it to be, like that game-changing quality of life change is like huge, like major success, I would say, so far. So we're going to keep on keeping on with that.
Yeah.
And financially, this was a really solid week as well. If you didn't watch our Friday budget video, I got an unexpected work bonus. We were been able to pay off a huge amount of one of the student loans. Like we're really working hard on that debt freedom piece of the financial independence journey. And it's just like a couple of big wins from that front.
Yeah.
In that front this week. So I'm feeling really solid. Harvey, how are you feeling? How are you feeling this week, bud? He's feeling in love.
The cats are upset because I closed all the curtains so they don't have their podcast time anymore.
So we need to entertain him. So I think that's our cue. Harvey says we're done.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out with us this week. It's a shorter one, but some weeks are like that. On Tuesday, we're going to have a July month in review video. And Friday, we sit down and do our budget together. So if you haven't watched one of those, check those out. This last one was a fun one.
It was.
And we will see you when we see you.
Yeah.